Hi lovelies, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to this reading for Nicki Minaj. I am sorry it didn't go up on Sunday. If you follow me on Instagram, please do go over there and follow me because I will always update you and keep you updated with every time I'm going to upload and if an upload is going to be late. I have been suffering with anxiety, it's been harder for me to film and I'm really trying to get on top of it, so I am sorry. I will always notify you, always, if ever there's going to be a late upload or anything like that. I will always notify you over on my Instagram, which is at @IamKirstie_Lewis. So please do go over there and follow me, especially because you can vote on who I read for next. So it's quite a fun place to be, I must say. So I hope you liked the video. Please do hit a thumbs up if you do. Remember to comment down below what you thought, because I love to chat to you guys down in the comments. And subscribe for more videos just like this one. And let's get into reading for Miss Nicki Minaj. Before I pull any cards or anything, the whole energy of Nicki Minaj right now is love and relationships. There is a real pull and focus onto her love life. I'm going to be entirely honest, I'm not Nicki Minaj's biggest fan. I have to put that to the side. As always, when I'm reading, I read off a blank canvas. The energy I actually got from Nicki Minaj was very warm, which was not what I expected because, like I said, I'm not a fan. But her energy is very warm, very light, very sensitive, very feminine. And guys, I have to actually say, when I was, because I shuffle the cards so I can get the person's energy into them before a reading. When I was shuffling the tarot, the Empress card flipped over. And before the Empress card flipped over, I saw a pregnancy. And I don't know if it's her pregnancy, but someone is pregnant. Now, there is also two men in Nicki Minaj's life. There is a guy she's with, and I don't know who that is. I don't get the feeling that this guy is the one, and I don't feel like this is the guy she's meant to be with. There is a older guy who's coming after this current guy, because I feel like this guy is really immature and really young, the guy that she's with. I don't feel like he's serious. I don't feel like he treats her seriously. And actually, I feel like there will be a cheating drama with this guy. I don't know whether he's going to get someone else pregnant. But after she ends with this guy, there is another guy waiting for her. And I was taken to my ring finger, which says to me that there is also an engagement coming up for Nicki Minaj. So actually... really positive thing to start with for Nicki, I must say. Right, let's see what the cards have to say. Her energy, honestly, is really sensitive. And also, I don't know when her birthday is, but I do feel like there's a birthday celebration coming up around Nicki Minaj. I could be entirely wrong, but I do feel like there is a birthday coming up. If it's not hers, it's someone else's. Okay. Nicki Minaj, what have we got for you? Nicki Minaj, what have we got for you, Nicki? Yeah. Okay. Guys, this is all about Nicki's relationship, okay? Whew. We have got two cards here that signify ending. This is all about Nicki Minaj's current relationship, okay? Nicki Minaj wants to be loved so much. Although she has a very hard exterior, she will give anything to be loved. In a relationship, I feel like she's very overcompensating. She gives a lot, more than she should. And she attracts people who take from her. The Five of Cups is about unhappiness. That to me is instantly... I don't feel like Nicki Minaj is unhappy, but that to me is instantly about the relationship. But I do feel like she's unhappy in her life. When I say unhappy, I feel more like she's not... inspired. She's bored. She doesn't know where to go now. She's not inspired to make music. She's very, very inspired. I know she's got the radio, and I think she wants to go further with that and maybe branch out into like a TV show or like a talk panel or something like that. She wants to push it further, but she feels like every single kind of time she tries to push further or go further, there's blockages and there's challenges, and she can't kind of push forward. And also she doesn't have any support. The Justice reverse card shows a lack of support. So you want to do all these things, you want to go all these places, and you're trying to reach out to people who you thought were your friends. You're trying to reach out to them and get them to help you, but no one believes in you. No one believes in you. And actually, the ideas that she's got are really good. I feel like she's very creative. We've got the Three of Pentacles here, which talks about creativity and passion. She's a very creative individual, and the ideas that she has will generate a lot of money. But she needs the backing, and she's got no one around her to back her up. Nicki Minaj is the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles here is reversed. Nicki Minaj is highly motivated, inspired, pushed by money. Sorry if you don't like hearing that, and any barbs, don't be coming for me in this reading. I read honestly, I can only read by what I see. She is very, very inspired by money. Very inspired by money. But this is also her. So I feel like both of these cards represent her fully. Her love of money can make her very miserable, which is the Queen of Pentacles reversed. If the Queen of Pentacles was upright, it would mean she's very generous, very giving with money. She's not. She's very, very stingy with money. And the Queen of Wands, oh, by the way, the reason, this is why as well, she would rather someone else invest their money in her than her invest her money in herself, and that is what causes the misery, and that is why something's not working out here. The Queen of Wands is about passion and creativity, and I do feel like she is very, very passionate and creative, a very creative person. The Tower reverse, of course, it talks about an inevitable ending and being in denial about it. These cards here, every single one of them, talk about this relationship she's in. This relationship is no good, Nicki. Get out. This guy is cheating, okay? And I feel like she knows it. And the reason I feel like she knows it is we've got cards of, these are all cards of denial. So the Tower is knowing something and knowing that it's going to end, but you just keep brushing it under the carpet, ignoring it, pretending it's not there, but it's ending no matter what, because that's the way it is. The Devil represents being tied to an ideal. Can you see the man and the woman tied here? This card talks about being tied to an ideal of something, being tied to an ideal of a relationship that doesn't benefit you and isn't good for you. And that's what she is. She's tied to this ideal. She thinks, I'm getting older, there's not going to be many more chances for me. You know, a lot of guys want to be with Nicki Minaj. I don't know whether anyone's surprised to hear that, but she's got a lot of male attention. Ten of Swords reversed talks about ruin. This relationship is destined to end. It's destined to end. It's doomed. It was doomed from the start. I don't know how she met this guy, but it was in a very a place where she should have recognised it wasn't, you know, going to be good. I feel like this guy kind of found her. You know, this isn't someone she just met. This isn't a guy who's on the same level field as her. This is a guy who seeked her out to use her and take from her what he can. And I don't know whether he is going to get another person pregnant, but there is a pregnancy. There is a pregnancy. And I've got to read on that. Let me take that. Oh God, okay. We're all flying out here. There is a pregnancy here. There's definitely a pregnancy. There we go again, Queen of Pentacles reversed. She's all about the money, is Nicki Minaj. Nothing wrong with that, but it does make her, she doesn't realise that being all about the money makes her, guys, Nicki Minaj is going to be pregnant. Nicki Minaj is going to be pregnant. There's a pregnancy. The Empress is about pregnancy. And another money card. Okay, Nicki Minaj is going to be pregnant. And I don't know if it's by this guy. I hope to God it is not this guy, because he's just not the right one. He's not the one. Queen of Pentacles, I feel like that is just here to represent Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj is all about money. And nothing wrong with that, like I said, but it does make her miserable in the end. It really does make her miserable. Five of Pentacles reversed is about greed. And Seven of Cups reversed is about an illusion. Like I said, with the Devil, she needs to see this relationship for what it is. And she keeps eluding herself and telling herself that it's going to get better and he's going to love her the way she wants to be loved and it's going to be fine. But at the end of the day, it's actually not. When this relationship ends, we have the Knight of Swords. There is a guy that is coming to save Nicki Minaj and actually offer her some healing. Nicki Minaj has father issues. I don't feel like she has a good or any relationship with her dad. Nicki Minaj has, I don't want to say she has bad relationship with men, but I don't think she knows how to be in a healthy relationship with men. I don't feel like this woman has ever had a healthy relationship with a man, ever. I feel like when she gets into a relationship, she can be quite domineering and controlling, but that's her trying to protect herself and protect her heart. I'd like to see what these cards say for her, because, yeah, let's see. This guy's got to go. Yeah, this guy has got to go. Start anew. The energy of this guy, he just seems so kind of like off. I just wouldn't ever, I would never put them together. And I just feel like, I mean, it's quite surprising, but I do feel like there's a pregnancy there for her, and I do feel like there's an engagement, and I don't know whether it's with this guy. Guys, I don't know whether, yep, okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I knew it. There's some kind of health thing with Nicki Minaj. She needs to go through some healing. She needs therapy. It's not a physical health, it's a mental health thing. She's got some kind of mental health problems. It's not an emergency, it's nothing serious. Oh, I didn't even see that. See how that popped up? Yeah, she's got anger problems. Guys, she doesn't know, and this is why these cards came up when I started talking about men. There's an issue there with men that she needs to heal. She doesn't know how to communicate lovingly to men, and actually to women as well. I don't feel like Nicki Minaj had a very oh, how do I put this? I don't feel like she was brought up. I feel like she just kind of grew up. Does that make sense? I don't feel like there was any guidance there to show her how to be in relationship with men or to be in relationship with women, how to lift up other people without, you know, feeling bad about herself. Because I feel like there is a little bit of jealousy with Nicki Minaj with other people, but it's because she's got an insecurity in herself, and it's getting to the point where as she gets older, and I don't want to bring Cardi B into this, but Nicki was threatened by Cardi B. Barbs, don't come for me. Don't come for me. Let me explain. Any woman, okay, as women we have insecurities. Now, if you have been the star, you've been in the limelight, you've been the one that everyone wants to kind of, you know, be around, talk about, for so long, like, because Nicki Minaj was, who else was around, you know, for years? There was no other female rappers. Most of the female rappers ended their careers and went off to do other things in the kind of late 90s, early 2000s, and then it was just Nicki Minaj. There was no other female rappers. So for the longest time, it was just her. Everyone wanted to collaborate with her, everyone wanted to work with her. She had all the attention. Now, how would you feel if that was you, and then all of a sudden some younger female comes along and feel like she's taking your place? You are going to feel insecure, and that's nothing against Nicki. That is human nature. And she doesn't realise that people like Cardi B, and I don't know any other young female rappers, but their success doesn't mean she's a failure. And that is why she needs help. She needs therapy to see so she can appreciate what she's achieved, because nothing's ever good enough for Nicki Minaj. Nothing is ever good enough. I just want to pull a few angel cards and see what kind of healing we've got around her, because she's in need of some healing. Nothing's ever good enough for her, and that's from anyone else, and that's also from herself. So nothing she does is good enough. She picks herself apart. I feel like she's very judgmental on herself. Yeah. Magic manifesting, interesting. Experiencing grace. Expect miracles. Yeah, they're all really healing cards. Nothing she does is good enough. She beats herself up and she gets angry inside, and it comes out in an ugly way where people don't understand it, but it's just her insecurities. And there's some therapy work that she needs to go through. And whatever this new beginning is, this new relationship, this baby, I do really feel like there's a baby there, guys. It's going to heal her. We've got Paul the Venetian, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. She is going to go through a healing experience. She needs a bit of therapy. And when she went away for that while, she really tried to do it, but she struggled. So I do feel like there will be another break for Nicki Minaj where we probably won't hear about her for a long time. Well, not a long time, but just a little while she gets herself together. The Holy Spirit, expect miracles. Remember that only love is real. Miracles will occur naturally. Spirit has your back. Another healing card. Anything blue or purple is healing. We've got all the blue and purple cards here. Isis, magic, manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. She really wants a family. So maybe she's trying for a baby. There's some kind of new life coming in for Nicki Minaj. She's trying to create something, and I do feel like she maybe is trying to get pregnant. The Shekinah, sacred self, unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. She needs to let go. There are so many things holding her back. I feel like I'm just being pulled down constantly, and although she's got quite a happy, bubbly spirit, it's like constantly, every time she tries to take off and fly, something pulls her back down, and she needs to cut those ties. She's only going to be able to do that through therapy, I think. Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognised. You are loved unconditionally. These are things she needs to understand. I don't feel like she understands. I'm just going to take these off because I want to look at the cards underneath. I don't feel like she understands that she is truly loved. And it's got something to do with her home life and where she came from and her upbringing that has put that fear in her. So she is going to have to seek an expert's opinion. She is going to have to. There's no two ways about it. She's going to make herself ill with all the jealousy and the insecurity and the overthinking and the anxiety of the fact that she's going to get knocked off. I just feel tired with her. Like it's a struggle. The Nicki Minaj we see is a persona. It's not who she is. That's not Nicki Minaj. I mean, that's not even her real name. It really is a persona. And I feel like for her to keep putting on the persona, I feel like she's getting tired. I feel tired with it. I just feel like I don't want to keep putting on this aggressive persona and trying to act like I'm hard and trying to act like I'm tough when inside I'm breaking down. It's funny because the things I was like called to pull were amethyst and the rose quartz, which are about self-love and harmony and balance. Same in this candle, we've got pink and purple, two very, very healing colours. She needs a lot of healing, so we need to send her a bit of love. She needs to learn to speak with love and communicate in a way that will help her rather than hinder her. It's not an emergency. She can get through it. She will be fine. She needs to keep looking forward and stop looking back. It is her past and people from her past that bring her down. I'm being told there's cousins, there's family members that just want to take. I feel like Nicki needs to move away from wherever she is and actually get away from these people because they are really destructing her mental health. And when I feel like she needs to be in a really like a country, airy, fields, beaches, quiet place where she can just heal and be. I feel like where she lives now, I don't know where it is, but I feel like it's so busy and it's not good for her soul. She needs to turn her light back on because her light has been dimmed, and again, call your spirit home. She doesn't feel like herself and she feels out of place in herself, and it's because she's got to go through this healing. She needs to sort this out. I want to pull on this next relationship and going forward for Nicki because I do feel like once she goes through this, there is some real positivity at the other end for her. Okay, is Nicki Minaj going to be pregnant? Is Nicki Minaj going to get married? Oh. Is fucking hell, sorry, excuse my language, we're flying out here. We're flying out here. Okay. Is Nicki Minaj going to... Is Nicki Minaj having a baby? Here we go again. Do you know what? This card also talks about secrets, so she could already be pregnant, guys. Guys, I'm sorry. Nicki Minaj is having a baby. You don't just pull the Empress card twice, guys. The Empress card is about fertility. The Empress card is about fertility. She is having a baby and it's a secret. She's not going to tell us. She's not going to tell us. She's going to go off, I think. Go off, do the healing, disappear, and she'll be back with a baby. The Two of Wands is about a healthy relationship, a compatible relationship, a relationship that inspires you, makes you feel good, makes you feel alive. And I feel like that's not this guy she's with. I feel like she's not with who we think she's with. She's with someone else. And he's a reliable partner. He looks after her in both business and outside of work. There is a lot going on in these cards, okay? Because I feel like there's two men in her life. One of them makes her feel so unhappy and one of them makes her feel on top of the world. But I feel like she's tied to the one that makes her feel unhappy, and she's in relationship with both. I do feel like she's in relationship with both. And so I do feel like if there is a pregnancy, she's not sure whose it is, dare I say that. Nicki Minaj needs to let go of her childhood. Directly underneath the Hangman reverse is unhappiness. There is still a lot of unhappiness around Nicki Minaj's childhood that she needs to let go of. And I feel like this is how she is in relationships. Because she didn't get the nurturing and kind of guidance that she needed as a child, she seeks that in relationships. And because she seeks that, goes in with that high expectation that a lot of men can't fulfill, she lets herself down and she betrays herself and she gives too much and she overcompensates. We talked about that. She needs to have a look at that. The Eight of Pentacles talks about opportunities. There is a million opportunities for Nicki Minaj once she goes through this healing. In fact, even before she goes through this healing. And I do feel actually there's a sports brand deal for Nicki Minaj, like Puma, Adidas, Nike, something like that. There's a sports brand deal there for her because I see her doing something like that. Again, there is a reliable relationship there for her. The Knight of Cups is coming. The Knight of Cups is someone who is sociable, dreamy, loving, caring. Anything Cups is, you know, fulfillment. Apart from Five of Cups, which unfortunately is unhappiness, but that is tied with these cards here, which is the denial about the relationship and looking at it in a different way. And guys, Empress. The Empress has come out twice. The Empress doesn't just come out twice. That's not something that just happens. There is a pregnancy there for Nicki Minaj. One thing I do want to say, because I know a lot of you might pick up on this, I know Nicki Minaj had a pregnancy and I know it affected her very heavily because it didn't come to full term. So it might be that. That might be what is causing her the unhappiness. She needs to get some therapy and some healing. So can we just send her some love and some light? I don't see any kind of new music coming from Nicki Minaj for a while. I do feel like she's fully focused on the radio. I don't see any film or any kind of other creative kind of projects at the moment. I feel like she's just trying to focus on herself and get herself in order, which is exactly what she needs to be doing. So thank you so much for stopping by. I do hope you enjoyed this reading for Nicki Minaj. If you liked it, hit a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, then just remember to hit subscribe down below. Comment down below what you thought of the video, and remember to head over to my Instagram and follow me over there to be involved with who I read for next. Thank you so much for watching, lovelies. Bye.